we're gonna get started. You just need light weights if you want them. Turn on my music just a tiny bit. It's kind of quiet. Okay, we're gonna start in kind of a wide squat. So bring your feet a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out. And then you're gonna come down and up. So down and left, down and left. All right, like I said, just 30 minutes. So we are gonna get right into our big muscles right away. Down and left. Let's add some arms. Reach and pull, reach, pull. Maybe as you reach, you can go a little bit lower. That counterbalance of your hands and arms lets you sink more into your heels. Drop a little bit more to the floor. We're gonna hold the down and pulse. Down, down. Lift your arms a little higher. And check that your knees are going over the middle of your feet. Maybe even lift up your feet, your toes. Push, 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 push. Thumbs turn behind you. That helps you draw your shoulder blades down your back. Think of hugging your ribs in and up, in and down. Pulse. 6, 4, 3, 2, and now hold the down. We're gonna go down and up again with our arms. It's down, pull, down, pull. So more of an arm pull, kind of making this semicircle, your hands around your body. Down, pull, pull, down, pull, down. All right, I want you to add a heel lift on the up, pull, reach. If that feels okay. If that feels too wobbly, doesn't feel right, don't do it. Lift. Getting some arm work here. Hopefully maybe feeling a little heat in your shoulders, your biceps. Down. Down. Squeeze your thighs on the up. You just have 4 more. 3, 2, last one up. Hold it down. This time, pop your heels again. Draw a little lower. Bring your hands to prayer. Taking your shoulders out of it. Come a little lower. 20 pulses, just go down, down, down. All right, hug your low belly in. Feeling some nice abdominal contraction right out of the gates here. We got a forearm plank coming up next. Let's go there. After 3, 2, last one. Just forward fold. Step, hop, walk yourself out and come to your forearms. Elbows under your shoulders. Hands push down into the floor. Shoulders draw away from your ears. Nice long, long spine. Keep your heels stacked up over the balls of your feet. Or you can always drop to your knees for 2 extra points of contact. That still might be plenty hard. All right. We're just gonna hold this plank. We've got some fancier planks, if you will, coming up later in our class. Right here, I want you to just think about the abdominal support you can give your spine, the back support you can give your spine, and really just the work you can give your whole body. Warming up head to heel, shoulders down, squeeze under your armpits. Think of energizing your elbows back towards your hips, lifting your hip points up towards your lower ribs. And breathe. You got 20 seconds. Maybe come back to your toes. If you dropped, squeeze your thigh muscles, pressing your legs up towards the ceiling, the sky if you're outside. Breathe here. Child's pose coming up. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Drop your knees. Sink your seat back towards your heels. Whew. Maybe grabbing some water. You need. That was the bulk of our warm-up. We're gonna come into some more abdominals. High C curve. So you're gonna sweep your legs around in front of you. Find a nice seated position. Kind of move your glutes to the side, sits bones down. Ankles, knees, and thighs either squeeze together or just find a nice parallel position. This time you're gonna flex your feet and you're gonna come to that C curve position. Lean back, tuck your tailbone under. Draw your belly down and in. All right, we're gonna move our feet a little bit here with the goal of working our abs more. The goal is not to work your hip flexors too much, those muscles, the tops of your leg bones, your hips. So if you're feeling it too much in your hip flexors, you can always drop the leg movement. All right, tuck your tailbone under, draw your belly down and in. All right, you're going to bring your hands to prayer. Push your hands together, drop your shoulders down. You're gonna push your right foot out, rotate to the right, hug your right knee in, back to center, stay to the right, take it out and turn, in, center, push, in, push, and in. You can always hold on with your left hand behind your left leg. Just keep your right hand at chest and pull. Not too big a distance. Maybe your leg just goes a few inches. Maybe it goes all the way straight. 3 more. Try to match your breathing with the movement that ring out of your hips, but your left hip stays hugging back. All right, you're gonna hold it on the out. Keep your hands in prayer. Lightly hold on, or reach your arms long on the diagonal. You're gonna lift your right leg up off the floor. You're gonna lift your leg and curl. Lift it up, curl, lift, curl, up, curl, lift. Not too many of these, just 4 more. 3, 2, back to center, we hold. Here we go, come back to center. Find a little reset. You can push your feet down for a minute if you need to, tuck your hips under, draw your belly down and in. Then flex through your feet. Find that energy, and then bring your hands to prayer. Soften your shoulders. Left leg, rotate to the left. Nice and slow. Let's wait for the music. All right, here we go. You go over for 2, back for 2. All right, I'm gonna talk to you guys while we do this. I forget what I was gonna say. I was gonna tell you some story about something not bar to distract you, but I forgot, so we're just gonna keep thinking about our abs. I am sweating, it is nice and hot today. Over. At least here in Denver. Rachel, maybe it's not hot where you are. All right, finding that little rotation. Again, this leg movement should make it harder for your abs, not uncomfortable for your hip flexors. 2 more. All right, hold that position over. You can keep your hands right here pushing in together. You can lightly hold on or reach your arms up. You're gonna lift your leg and curl. It's lift, curl, lift, curl, lift, curl, curl, lift, curl, lift, curl. 4, 3, stick with it. We're gonna end in a final hold. Here we go, bring your foot down, push your feet into the floor. Hold on behind your hamstrings, tuck your belly under, then reach your arms long. Squeeze your inner thighs, zip up through your pelvic floor, lifting up to the center of your body, tuck your ribs down. Keep your neck long. We're gonna find a straight arm plank. In 3, 2, and 1. Come up and over. We're gonna find a straight arm plank. We are gonna flow through a whole series of exercises for our left leg. So our left leg is gonna get fatigued. That's our goal. All right, hands down, shoulders down. Abs hug up and in. Your left leg's gonna move. Left leg goes out and in, out, in, step. Just the left leg. As you go left, push down through your left hand. It's out and stick with this, out and in. If you want a little bit more, you cannot touch your toes, just go out and in, out and in. We're gonna hold the out. 3, 2, now hold your leg out. Try to lift it up off the floor. It pushes out an inch, out an inch, out an inch to the side. 4, 3, 2, hold it there, hug your belly up and in, nice plank alignment. You're gonna drop to your right hip. In 3, 2, and 1, come down, right hip. All right, you're gonna bring your right leg forward, seated pretzel position. Right knee in front of your right hip. Right hand down. Grab a hold of your left foot. Walk it a little bit behind you. Okay, then keep your foot lifted as you bring your left hand to your hip. Dial your hip forward and down. We're gonna lift our knee just a smidge off the floor. Lift it up an inch, back an inch. Lift, push, lift, push, push, lift, push. All right, so like I said, we are going to flow through a few exercises, all focusing on working our left side, left leg. The goal is to get a workout for our whole body, but you are gonna feel a lot in that leg. You can always take a break as you need, jump back in when you can. But know that getting tired in that leg is the point. We're gonna work our muscles to fatigue. And we won't be in anything for too long. Back, up, back. 3, 2. All right, you're gonna come down to your right forearm. Keep a side plank position. Lift your abs away on the right side from the floor. Stretch your right leg out on the diagonal. Your leg's gonna bend, stretch, lift, barely lower. Bend, stretch, lift, barely lower. Bend, stretch, lift, barely lower. That bend stretch is a little bit of toning for your thigh. I know you're feeling this on your glute. You want to keep your left hip turning forward and down. And if it feels a little bit uncomfortable, that is normal. This is not a position that we get ourselves into too often. If it feels really negative, don't do it. And no, you just have 3 more. Whew. 2. Lift. All right, last bend stretch. Hold the lift. Lift a little higher. Maybe you reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Push down with your right forearm. Lift your abs away. You're gonna roll onto your back. Bridge lift position. Left foot will be down. Right foot will be up. In 3, 2, and 1. Come to your back. You're gonna come to this bridge lift position. You're gonna push your feet down, but then just your left foot pushes down. Right leg lifts up. Up an inch, up an inch. Lifting your hips just a little bit. They should just hover about a fist distance off the floor, not that high. You want your knee over your hip on the right. You can always stretch your leg to straight if that feels more challenging. Again, getting toning effects every time you work to keep your legs straight. It's push. Whew, I'm gonna keep a little bend in mind. All right, that right hip is gonna wanna drop down. Don't let it. Push, 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 push. All right, I plan for each of these exercises to be about a minute to a minute and a half. So you're not gonna be in any position too long. Let you motivate yourself to work a little harder. Stick with it. You just have one more variation. All right, you're gonna hold that lift up. Stretch your legs straight if you're up for the challenge. Maybe you reach your arms straight. All right, you're gonna lower, nice and slow, your right leg to the floor and lift back up. 3 more times we do that. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Take it up. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Last one, then we hold. All right, hold that up position. Right leg straight. Could you lift your hips a little higher? Push down more through your left foot. We are gonna rock and roll to stand. We're gonna find a lunge. Left foot forward, right foot back. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Quick moment of relief as you rock up. All right, left foot's gonna come forward, right foot's gonna come back. Down and up. It's down, up, down, up. All right, maybe not going all the way up. I'm motivated by not leaving my camera screen. But if you need a little relief, come all the way up. That's gonna give you more of a break in the left leg. Down, A nice break in between sides, a little change of pace, but this is your last exercise for your left leg. So I am sure it is burning. I want it burning, but I want you to keep moving, stick with it. We've got one final push. It'll be intense, it'll be quick. We're gonna find pull-ins of the back leg with our arms. Reach your arms long, pull in. All right, trying to stay really low in your left leg. All right, you got it. Big breaths. Just 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, last one. Just hold the back, come nice and low, push out through your left leg. We stretch in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up, nice job. Grab some water. We're gonna find a standing figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and come down. All right. So we're gonna grab our weights, do our arm work in between sides. Like I said, that's gonna give us a little cardio break, a little leg break. Our legs won't get 100% break, but it'll be less intense. All right, grab your weights if you're using them. We are gonna come to standing. Little bend of your knees, bicep curls. Take it up, down, curl, extend. All right. Letting our heart rate come down, or maybe it's just my heart rate that's up high. Hopefully yours is a little bit too. While we give our arms a little love. All right. Feet face forward. Little bend of your knees. So your thighs aren't totally relaxing. Hamstrings and glutes are working too to support you, but it's not too intense through the legs. All right, I want you to start to walk your arms out. Elbows come forward, and you turn your palms to face each other. You stop when your elbows are just an inch or so under your shoulders, and they're just as narrow as your shoulders. We're gonna hold the in and pulse up. Here we go. Hold it in, press up an inch, push, 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 push. All right, shoulders down away from your ears. And even though I say pulse, I recommend not going too fast. Sometimes I think going too fast just takes away the engagement. Just becomes a little bit bouncy. All right. But as long as you are feeling it in the shoulders, that's what matters. Push, push, push. All right. Just a few more. Then we're gonna open and close our arms. 4, 3, 2. All right, hold. You're gonna squeeze your elbows close together and then push out. Squeeze and push. Just 2 more. Squeeze and push. Last squeeze. And then hold the out. You're gonna bend at the knees, hinge at the waist, reach your arms forward, roll them back. Here we go. Take it, pull, reach. Little bend at your knees. All right, an option to add 1 at a time heel lifts. Lift, right heel, press. Left heel, press. Push. Elbows come high and wide. Ribs stay knitting down. 4 more. 2. Last one. All right, bring your arms back. Squeeze them into your sides. And then lift both heels. Reach your arms long. Shoulders down away from your ears. Hug your belly up and in. Tricep work. Lift it up an inch. Up an inch. Lift. Lift. The it you're lifting is your arms. Feeling that work start from the upper back of your arm. You're squeezing your arms straight. Those muscles are around your elbow joint. Working hard. Lift, 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 lift. lifts. Maybe bend your knees a little more. We got 2 sets of triceps right here. Lift, up, 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 up. Not the most arm work today, so I want you guys to stick with it. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. All right, we're gonna come to a little change. You're gonna flip your palms to face the floor. Find a little circle. Just go circle, circle, circle. Both directions. So whatever way you're going, you're gonna change direction. Circle the other way. Here we go. Go, other way, other way. Circle. Hug your belly up and in. You got it. 4 and a hold. 2. Just freeze and hold. Could you lift your heels a little higher, bend your knees a little more, hinge at the waist, lift your arms up high. You're gonna set your weights down, meet in a high plank. In 3, in 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. All right, bring yourself back to your high plank. We are gonna do all that leg work we did on the other side. Set your core engagement. Find that support from your abs. You can always bring your left knee down. We're gonna take our right knee to the side. Take it out, in, out, in, step. The farther you step your right leg out, the more you're gonna feel it in the side of your glute. Out, in. These first 2 variations are working the outside of our seat, our glute med. Our second 2 variations are working in the center of our seat, our glute max. All right, maybe lifting it up. We're gonna hold it out. Here we go. Hold to the side, lift up if you haven't already. Press that leg out an inch, out an inch. Really pushing into your right hand. Stick with it, you can do it. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and we hold it. Here we go, hold, push. Hug your abs in, shoulders down. Left hip in 3, 2, and 1. Come to your left hip. All right, nice work. Staying up on your hand, you're gonna bring your left leg forward. Big flex to the ankle, right angle at the knee. Grab a hold of your right foot, walk your knee back behind your right hip. And then bring your hand to your hip. Push it forward and down. We're gonna lift our leg. Up an inch, back an inch. All right, I'm too close to my couch. I'm gonna come a little forward. It's lift, press, lift, press. All right. Victor, Oksana, I know you guys were here the last times. I'm not having that problem where my phone goes to sleep. I think Instagram must have resolved the bug. So I am working hard with you guys, sweating. All right, push, left, no breaks for us. We are almost done. We are gonna bang this out on this right leg, and then we are done. All right, we're not gonna have time for anything else. We're gonna do a good stretch. So stick with this. Burn out your right leg just like you did your left. With that in mind, I want you to hold the back. I want you to come down to your left forearm. All right, stretch your right leg straight. Keep your left obliques lifting up. Right leg, lift, bend, stretch, lift, barely lower. It's bend, stretch, lift, barely lower. Bend, stretch, lift, barely lower. All right, that lift is what's really gonna get into the side of your seat. Keep with it. 6 more. You can do anything. 5 reps. Bend, stretch, lift. 4. Really squeezing your thigh to tone your thigh muscle. Just 2 and we hold. And lift. All right, last one. Hold it up. Maybe reach your right arm to the sky. We're gonna come to our back, right foot down, left leg lift in 3, 2, and 1. Come to your back, lay down, plant that right foot, lift your hips, left leg lifts. You can bring it to tabletop, rooftop, or all the way straight. You just lift up an inch, lift, lift, lift. All right, like I said, get more into the center of your seat. Maybe you even bring one hand to your glute. You feel that work happening as you lift your hips using the strength of your right glute Your hips stay level thanks to the strength of your abdominals, so don't let your left hip drop down. Keep it lifted up. Left, left. You got it. Lift, 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 left. All right. 12 more lifts. Then we got that second variation. You got it. Keep it going. 6, 3, 2, now hold. Maybe bring your legs straight if you can manage. We're gonna lower that leg 4 times slow. Left leg down, 2, 3, 4, lift, up, 2, 3, 4, again, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. All right, last one, you got it. Take it down. Don't let your hips move. And then hold the up. Maybe reach your arms to the sky, lift a little higher. Squeeze your inner thighs, hug your belly down. We're gonna rock and roll to stand. Right foot forward, left foot back. In 3, in 2, and 1. You got it, rock and roll. All right, right foot forward, left foot back, down, up, down. Whew. I jumped into that fast, finding my balance. Maybe you feel the same way. So you push down your left foot. You want a little hinge at the waist. That's loading that right leg. Down, and lift. Down, and lift. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, hold it down. Here's our grand finale. You can do it. Push down through your left foot. Reach your arms long. Sorry, right foot down. Left foot's gonna pull in. Here we go. Pull it in. In. Stick with me. Push. Breathe. This is it. We stretch right after this. All you've got is 12 more. 10. 8. Could you bend your knee a little more? 6. 4. 3. 2, last one, little hold, here we go, hold, come down a little lower, breathe, 3, 2, and 1, nice job, let's stretch our right glute right away, cross your ankle, over your knee, and sit down, find that figure 4 stretch. We're gonna come to the floor to finish our stretching. You can always stand if that's better for you. Hi, need to catch my breath. All right, we're gonna come to our knees. So, come down, and from here, find a quadricep stretch. Grab a hold, whichever leg you feel like first. Push your hand and foot into each other. Keep your chest straight. Whew. All right, your muscles worked hard for you. We asked a lot of them. 1 leg at a time. That leg was probably like, why can't my other leg help? All right, switch sides. Other leg. Pushing your hand and foot into each other. All right, like I said, we got a lot of good leg work, a lot of good cardio. If you are feeling like you want to do anything else today or maybe tomorrow, you got to think about what to do. Definitely add on some abs and arms. We were a little light on that today. All right, let's stretch our arms though. Reach up, grab a hold of your left wrist with your right wrist with your left hand, and then come up and over to the left. Keep your arms back in line with your ears. And then come up. Sweep your arms in between, other side. Grab your left wrist, right arm, come up and over. All right, then we're gonna bring our hands to the floor, find a quick cat-cow. So round up through your spine, tuck your chin, gaze down towards your knees, and then arch through your back, lift your chest. Do that 1 more time. Push down through your hands, find nice flexion through all your vertebrae, and then arch your back. And from there, click your toes together, sink back. Find a moment in child's pose. Push your hips towards your heels. The wider you take your knees, the more you're gonna stretch your glutes. Whew. One more breath in. And then rise up. Come to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to prayer atop your knee. One hand to your heart and belly. Let's take 2 big breaths. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in, fill all the way up. And then exhale. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Thanks for joining me today, 2 o'clock. I know middle of the day can be tricky. I'm gonna be back here. I'm forgetting when I'm back here. Saturday, 10 a.m. So I hope to see you guys then. Have a great rest of your week. Take care, keep moving.